Hi everybody, it is Kasey Wynn, and in this video I am going to be walking you guys through a little chat that I had with Ty about an hour ago. And one of the topics that we talked about today that I think is helping me see the bigger picture and everything is how whenever I possibly can make the process for other people easier, even if I have to put in a little bit more work, it'll help me out immensely in the end. And with that being said, it's like for these videos and stuff, when I first started, it was to get in front of the camera and get used to getting in front of the camera and hopefully streamlining the process of getting in front of the camera and everything. So now that I've gotten the camera and shooting me by myself and all the audio equipment and everything down, it's more when I go to interview people, try to make the process as seamless as possible. So in order for me to do that, I know in a previous video, or I've shot a video where I talked about how I went up to shoot some content with Ty and Leon, some interviews, and the process, I was very underprepared for it. I thought I was prepared, but I was very underprepared for it. And he had an inkling of idea that this would happen, but to reflect back on it, it's like, hey, you need to make the process easier. Do your troubleshooting, be more prepared. So like, I'm used to just shooting me by myself, but I've gotten all this new equipment, wireless microphones, a new camera, tripods, a backup audio recorder, and I need to learn how to use it to make the process as seamless as possible so that when I am going to interview other people, I can be like, hey, you can give me like 10 to 15 minutes to set this all up and make the process as seamless as possible instead of taking 30, 40 minutes to set it up and then draining the energy out of what we were actually supposed to do. And that's the problem that I have right now, or like a problem that I had before, and I'm taking the initiative step to learn everything that I possibly can to make the process as seamless as possible. So it's something that we talked about in depth today. Like, he just wants to make sure you understand why it's easier, why it's important for you to make the process as seamless as possible, because that is a problem that I had before. Whereas I was very underprepared when I thought I was prepared. The process wasn't seamless. The setup and everything drained a lot of the energy out, and it left everything to be rushed. And so in order for me to take advantage of the opportunities that I have, get to know the equipment better so that the setup can be 10 to 15 minutes as seamless as possible, to where I can do it in my sleep so that I'll have more time to actually interview people, ask better questions, pick their brain, interact with them, and try to learn as much as I possibly can. Because when I'm interviewing with these people, it's not just for the interview too, it's to pick their brain and learn as much as possible, because that's how I am going to learn along this journey. Is like learning from people who are where I want to be, who've achieved the goals that I want to be. Like, hey, what did it take? The journey when you face this obstacle. Ask questions that dig deep, but also questions that will help me grow and possibly assist me in avoiding the mistakes that they've made. But in order for me to actually have time to ask these questions or interact with them or connect with them, I have to make the process as seamless as possible, the setting up the equipment and everything, so that I'm not wasting their time, because these people could be very busy. They are very busy. Ty is a very busy person, and the people that I've met so far, they're very busy as well. So instead of wasting time on setting up equipment and stuff, actually spending as little time as possible on setting up the equipment correct, and spending as much time as possible getting as much information and knowledge as I can out of these people, not just for the content, but for me as well, because I'm learning as I go too. And that's why I create these videos for you guys, to hopefully assist other people along their journey. I hope you guys could learn something that I've learned. And so that's the problem that I had in Dallas, was like the process, the setup and everything was not as seamless as it could have possibly been. And so now it's all working on the background work of setting up the camera, having multi-cameras, learning the equipment and stuff. And granted, now that I've been through it more, it's easier to set up for me. I know the equipment and stuff, but like I said, there's always room for growth for me. So if I can make the process as seamless as possible, even if it might take me another 3 hours to learn, I'm gonna sit down and learn how to do it so that it could benefit the other people, because at the end of the day, it's gonna benefit me too. And so I hope you guys got the message in that video. If you did, please like the video, and if you like our content, please subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions or any comments, they go below, and I'll catch you next time.